Hey guys, it's Troy here from troysdeals.com, and guess what? It is deal time now. My apologies. I've been busy for the last couple 3 days real estating. That happens from time to time. Listed a new place. We're going to talk about that one today, but let's get you updated right now for why it is that you always seem to watch my videos, and that is for the market stats and to keep your finger on the pulse of that market. So let's see here. Today is the 14th of August. It's Friday. And the last 3 days of Langford and Victoria MLS have been very busy. So here are the fresh numbers. Let's just dive right into the matrix. So in the last 3 days, there were 411 listings here in the Greater Victoria region. That's quite a lot of listings. Pretty busy week. 228 went pending, 171 price decreases. This is just 3 days, by the way. I'll give you tomorrow's tomorrow. Back on the market for 299 sold, 70 expired, 16 were withdrawn. So that kind of gives us the snapshot there. And there's some latest news here now as well. Nationally, existing home sales, they remain soft after July's 1.7% drop, with the median prices still elevated. So remember, we talked about the different pricing methods that are out there. So HPI and median versus kind of average. So pricing always plays a big part in listing a property, and we've talked about that before. And I'll touch on that subject again maybe tomorrow or on Sunday, depending on how the weekend goes here. Now, for the rest of the real estate news, let's dive into inventory. Has edged higher year over year, which tells us again that this is a buyer's market, and there are a lot of price cuts, and they continue to rise as the buyers um, are in control of the market right now. So on the mortgage side, rates are still elevated in the mid to high 6% range for many 30-year fixed term mortgages. And again, if you need a mortgage advice, I always recommend to give Cam Brar and his office at auxiliummortgage.com a call. I'll put a link for Cam right down there. That'll be worth your while if you're kind of thinking about doing something, especially if your mortgage is coming up for renewal within the next, say, 60, 90, 120 days. It's always good to kind of start that process early. That way you don't run into any hiccups and there's no pressure to complete on something and get a terrible rate if you haven't taken advantage of like the time between now and when renewal time comes. It's always good to start shop that around early, because you just never know. You can save yourself quite a few dollars in the end just by being a little more ahead of the curve on that. Now, let's dive in. Let's dive into the list. So, as you've seen here, right here in the MLS, there's 411 new listings now, and then all of the sold ones and the pendings. Now, wouldn't it be nice to be able to get that information delivered to you? Well, you can. Here's how you do it. You say, hey, Troy, type in deals down below here, deals, and oh, the water's good today. Type in deals down below, and then I'll be able to reach back to you and we can set you up on a custom list. So your neighborhood or whatever neighborhood you're looking in, whatever area, whether that's Saanich, Victoria, Sydney, Bear Mountain, Colwood area. Do you want to be Latoria area? Do you want to be in Souk? Do you want to be Shawnigan Lake? I can set you up on that list for whatever type of property you're looking for: house, condo, townhouse, manufactured homes. We can get you on all those lists, or even studio condos. Great way to break into the market too with a studio condo. Now, here's what these lists look like. You're going to get an email. It's going to look, the email's going to look like this. Comes in your inbox like this. Then you just click it and open it up. And we'll just talk about the real broker listings today. So you get the email. It looks like this. You can quickly kind of see the updates. This one had 2. And so 2 new. This one is active and under contract. It's got a pending sale on it now. And that's in Port Alberni. And then there's one here in Sheridan Ridge, Nanaimo, had a price decrease. Now, to view all of the properties here, you just click that black button in the email, and guess what? Boom. they start to pop up right here. So as we scroll down them, you can see all the listings that my brokerage has. And oh, whoa, wait a minute. What's this? Take a look at this one, guys. New listing. This is the manufactured home that I just listed this week. Now, sellers, I want you to know that I do all the media for my own listings. So all these photographs and everything I shot with my own gear, my drones, my cameras, the whole works. I edit it, do it all. And this is the listing here. This is a 2 bedroom, 2 bathroom manufactured home in near Shawnigan Lake. It's a great spot actually. It's on Whitaker Road and it's called the Spectacle Lake Home Park. Very well run. The management there is great. I've spoke with him on the phone this week because there's a few things that I have to do on my end in order to be able to sell one of these manufactured homes with certain supplements and documents. In fact, I've already had someone reach out to me today from realtor.ca with a quick question about pets. And yes, this place does allow pets. And there's 2 sheds here. Now let's take a look at the photos. So that's as you drive up. Um, the driveway is right there, as you saw. Close that out. Bring it here. So the driveway's right here. People, you can park here too. You can park in the carport, park there. And over here are 2 storage sheds. And then it has a really nice deck. So let's get into the photos. There's the very front of the house. Nice, easy carrot lawn too. There's the deck. Different angles of the deck. And here it is here. Now, doesn't this look welcoming? You can have a fire pit on there if you wanted. Lots of space on this deck. There's gates there too. And then we'll go right into the kitchen. Now this kitchen has a banquette setting in here. 3 skylights and there's blinds on these skylights. Nice appliance package. Stove's new, 2025, I believe it is. Dishwasher there. There's a microwave and everything too. And this is an overhead shot of the structure. I just like to showcase kind of what the roof looks like. You can see the skylights here. Here you have the carport, and then you have the covered deck that I just showed you earlier. This is one of the storage sheds. It's quite large, and there's a lot of tools in there and stuff, and the majority of those are going to stay with the sale of the home. As the owners are moving on and they just don't have the room for all their goodies anymore. This place also comes with a snow blower, a chest freezer, and some miscellaneous gardening tools. So kind of a real steal. This gives you a bird's eye of the park, and you notice like there's a lot of space between yourself and the neighbor here, and even more space and privacy between this neighbor, and quite a bit of distance from the front of the house to the road to the next neighbor right across there. So like I said, it's a very nice quiet park. Here's a shot of a Spectacle Lake. So when you drive there, it's basically a 1 minute drive from this place, which is great. And there's plenty of parking here at Spectacle Lake. It's a provincial park as well. And as you approach it, there's some picnic tables there. You can see my bag for my drone there. And back to the mobile home here. Just wanted to show you again some of these photos, different angles. And now inside into the living room. Right off the kitchen, this is an open concept design. Really nice, easy living here, which is great. And as you can see, it's very well lit, like lots of natural sunlight coming in here. And I shot these photos, I think around 10:30, 11 o'clock that morning. You can see light splitting through the skylights here into the kitchen. And it's just really well laid out, very open now. There's the door out to the patio, and you can see the window there, or to the deck. I mean, now this one has a built-in pantry as well, which is really nice. Right beside the kitchen, adjacent to the kitchen, living room shot. Nice big windows. Look into the yard, looking down and back into the kitchen from here. And here is one of the bathrooms. This is the main bathroom in the house. And then we have not the primary bedroom, but one of the bedrooms. Nice bay window there. And then as we go through, here's our laundry room with a door to the back side of the deck. And now here we have the primary bedroom with the ensuite as well. And you can see it's quite a large size. So you could have a king size bed in here, no problem. And then here we have the ensuite. And in the ensuite, there is a tub that you can step into real easy, which is quite nice. And here is the other shed that I was telling you about. And here's the tool shed right beside the house. And there's a whole bunch of miscellaneous tools in here. More aerial shots. and closer up towards the beach here at Spectacle Lake, and another different angle looking back towards where that picnic table is. So that's my new listing, and we're priced at $290,000. Exceptional value here, great spot to live. You're only 18 minutes into Langford, and another from there, another 10 to 12 into Victoria. Well, call it 15 into Victoria, depending on traffic of the for that time of the day, depending when you leave. But overall, 920 square feet, two beds, two baths, and just got listed today. So if you'd like more information on that, feel free to reach out. You can request a tour right through here. Contact me directly with any questions that you might have. And that's a wrap for today's troysdeals.com. Hope everybody had a good week. I'll see you Saturday morning with another update. And I'm just about to sign off as it's getting late here. So thanks for watching, everybody. And have yourselves a great night. Cheers.